Oh,
I'm still dancing.
Oh,
I couldn't see the rest of you. I forgot. I lost my
no.
everyone's dances privilege.
See, Lynette could, and now you can. So,
I know. We've traded places.
oh wait, were you not able to?
No, because I'm not logged in. Don't clear your browser cache right before a stream.
Only after you die.
So many lessons that we're all learning in real time. I learned a very real time lesson a couple of streams ago when we got excited about drinking on stream. My lesson was whiskey does not. It's not the best in cold brew. Like I think it's great in like a hot Irish coffee. Let me.
I didn't know that's what you were drinking, or is that what you're drinking now?
That was a harder lesson.
Oh gosh.
Nice. Well done.
That's dark.
This is a virgin cold brew, so it's amazing.
Nice.
The way God intended. So what's up, everybody?
Hello.
How's it
I'm going
going?
to host the channel. That's what I just remembered.
July. My goodness.
It's July.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
July 1st.
July
right
1st.
now.
Oh my God.
And all.
It's July. It's
all
session
glory.
5. We're like a month in to our D&D campaign. Officially. I guess last week we were officially. But man, it's wild. I'm also going to jump into our...
Hey, here's a Twitch question for you. Some channels, this has nothing to do with anything, but I'm going to ask it live while we're getting our setup going. So on some channels, you can set like video quality to different, you can raise and lower the quality. But on other channels, it's just set to whatever the source quality is. Do you know why that is? Does it have to do with like anything?
I think my default is usually auto. And if my connection is strong enough, then it'll go to whatever the source is.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'm going to lower it because I'm double streaming it here. So
I love that our... Sorry, this has nothing to do with your question. Commenting that I love that in our private chat, like it's your character names in there. So it's like Loon and Lyrian are commenting on doing IRL. It's very entertaining. And Tamari now.
Hello, I'm
Nice.
joining the combo.
Yes.
Okay. Well, now that we're nice and warm and settled in, hi everybody, and welcome to ProfsPlay, a channel where a bunch of us nerdy academics try and take our nerdiness to ever higher levels. This summer, delving into some D&D together. Not that we've never played D&D before, but this is our first time playing together, which has been a lot of fun. There's a lot of firsts going on. It's our first time streaming it. It's my first time running the game online. Also a good time to be streaming the game, right? When you're just learning the tool set for the first time. But I don't know, y'all. I have been having a blast so far, and I feel like I've been. I don't know. I've been. Are you practice rolling?
Yeah, sorry. I should have muted myself. Sorry. Oh, I discovered, not to derail you completely, but here I'm going to derail you completely. I discovered my D20, my physical one, I think is like a little biased because I roll a really large number of threes, like an inordinate number of threes that I shouldn't be rolling. So I roll it, 20 times and I'll get 9 threes. So I stopped doing a physical roll.
Doesn't
but I got a new
digital.
I got a new set. Of cool looking, like red, flamey looking ones from good old Amazon. They're cool. So I'm trying them out, trying to see but I should probably mute myself. Isn't that fascinating? Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Amazon shopping hour.
I've been like watching a lot of like D&D related content on YouTube lately, and I feel like I used to watch it because I was like learning stuff, especially about 5th edition because I was so new to it. But I feel like now, like in between our sessions, I watch it because I think I realized this, right? I think the only reason I do that is because I just cannot wait to play again. So I'm like super hyped to be back and hanging out with everybody. By the way, for anybody new to the channel, my name is Prof A from the channel Prof A Plays. I'm glad I didn't say my name is
The ProfsPlay.
I am
The alpha and the omega.
Playing the role of GM. I have like a little opening question. I'm not gonna answer it, mostly because I did not. I don't have an answer for myself, but maybe by the end I will. I don't know. So I guess what I'll ask is for everybody to just super quick introduce yourselves. Who are you playing today in terms of character? And then the question I asked y'all before we got on this week was, if you had to come up with a theme song for your what would it be and why? And if you have one and would like to play it, or at least like a minute of it, I think that would also be very welcome. Just so we can kind of get in the mood, get a feel for everybody's characters. Maybe we'll start. Oh, sorry.
Oh, how would I play? I don't want to just like play it on my phone into my microphone.
Share it, then I can.
Oh wait, but I can't share any sources because I'm logged out.
You're logged out. Here,
share it and we'll add you.
Yeah. If it's on Spotify, I can do it on Spotify.
Okay.
I thought Aura Jeffrey was in our private chat for a second. I like kind of freaked out. No offense, Aura Jeffrey, but like, why are people in our private?
Well, okay, the they need to be distinguished more. I keep getting confused. I'm like, oh wait, is this the private chat? Is this the public chat?
Yeah, I'm happy to have you too. But hey, welcome in, Aura Jeffrey, and great to have you. I guess I could also queue it up if you.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Or somebody else.
You already have your screen shared, so you can do that.
Somebody else who has the power. We're gonna end up like watching a bunch of YouTube ads.
Right. Yeah. We're gonna get muted, is what happened. I streamed the other day with music in the middle, and it actually muted it, which was the first time that ever happened. Yeah.
I just had a copyright strike on like the most random thing ever. It was like an Earthbound video from like 8 months ago, and it was like, you're using copyright. I'm like, I don't think that's true, but that's fine.
Gotta be careful. You only get 3, right?
So this will not be an uploadable video if we do this.
Like that's super aggressive.
I have editing powers. Don't worry.
Oh.
I was not trashing you in private chat, Jeff. I promise.
Never.
Wink, wink.
All right. Well, do you want to
just
start us off
pass it.
then?
Yeah, just pass it. Yeah, you got to pass it.
Okay. So do you want to start us off then, Tamari, or the player who controls Tamari?
Tamari, the player who controls Tamari. I'll take that. I'm Prof Lent from Wizard PhD, and I am playing Tamari, who is a Swiftstride Ranger and now baby rogue. So we'll see how that turns out. If I share with audio, do I need to do it from the Chrome tab itself? Do you know, Jeff? You've done this before.
Yes. I think so. And then just click.
Let me try it.
Yeah, we'll try it.
We'll try it. All right. Can y'all see that? Y'all can see this.
Oh, look, there it is.
Okay, so Tamari is like, she is a shifter. She shifts in some like cattish type form. So I was trying, it was really hard for me. This question was really hard for me because I could not get the Pokemon theme song out of my head. And so every time I would try to think of a theme song, I was like, I want to be the very best. But I was like, this is not Tamari fully. So then I kept thinking Pink Panther. But I didn't want just the Pink Panther theme song. And so I went on YouTube and I was like, okay, let's see if I can find something that I think would fit Tamari. I have 2 different videos, but I'm just going to play this one. And then it'll repeat. But that's like a good taste of it. I found this and I was like, why? How? I love it. This sounds like, also I said this on Twitter. Tamari is just way cooler than me, just in general. So I think that also fits her.
That's a fair point, though, about like it being hard to pick a song. Because I think that the temptation is like, here's just a song that I like, right?
Yeah.
Here's a song that is a cool representation of my character. I like that.
It's a preview of my share.
Full disclosure, chat. I had already listened to that in advance, so I knew when that beat was going to drop, but I was pretty excited.
You know.
Looks like
am I passing it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Type the name of the song I want into private chat, so someone can pull it up, please.
Sweet.
Sharing privileges.
Okay.
Spotify.
Cool.
Yeah. So Loon, do you want to go then, and then you can also
yeah, sure, yeah, totally.
Lyran's after.
Yes. So hi everyone. I am Jay Plays Games. I'm playing the character of Tenju Loon, and is a hunter. Ranger, and just specialized in the hunter archetype. So we're gonna try that out. It's playing very vanilla. As some of you who've been following all the streams and stuff like that know, this is my first time really playing D&D, so I'm still trying to figure out how everything actually works and not doing terribly well. So we'll see how that goes. Prof had asked us earlier in the week, to think through this question, and I could not come up with a good answer. Partly because I was struggling, and this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this or anything. I was struggling to think whether this should be like in universe. Should I pick a song from Wujian culture to have as my theme song or not? And then I sort of quickly abandoned that because I had no idea how to actually do that, and it wouldn't make any sense anyway. So then I thought, well, what would
music is very in universe as Prof has shown us.
Yeah, sure. Pink Panther trap house music is totally
yes.
Yes. I mean, that's where it came from.
Has a thing that says trap music, which was my favorite part of that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. So instead, I went for the joke song. So at first I was going to use the Beatles' "I'm Only Sleeping" just because I wanted to be really I'm tired. I'm a tired old guy. But then I remembered to keep the joke rolling from last week about my old bones. So there's a Primus song, which is very fitting for yours truly because it's from my favorite Primus album called the Brown Album, big surprise, called "Rest in Bones." And it's about kind of a world-weary point of view of the world. So I'll play just a hair of it here. All right, there you go. You get the sense. Then they sing about how being world weary is cool and all that sort of stuff. So there's a little bit of joke for you. I'm resting my bones because I got old bones.
I also love that it's the Brown album. Like,
yeah, it's very
so
fitting.
You also.
Yeah. Very.
That was my decision as Lynette was pulling up Pink Panther. I was like, well, I guess I'm going to go for the total joke. And did the Primus one. So, and it's a great album too, by the way. If you don't like Primus, you will not like this album. If you do like Primus, you'll really like the Brown album. So there you go. And with that, I will pass it over. Hey.
Can someone play the song? So this was my fear, that everyone would do a joke and I would be earnest. This was my very worst fear, and it's come true.
It's come true. You are the wind beneath my wings. Oh no! Some Bette Midler or something.
No. I mean, I don't know. I was taking it seriously. Like I was imagining Tamari sneaking around and like what I was seeing as the Primus was playing was I was seeing Loon kind of like crossing, like it's like a montage, right? And then Loon is like crossing like this, like it's like a big sunset, and then Loon is just like hiking through. That's what I saw. I don't know.
I like it.
I'm feeling it.
All right.
Do you want to intro it, or should I just?
Oh yeah. So this is a song that references water, which is like a really obvious thing to do for Lyran. I almost said Loon for Lyran. But I kind of like the lyrics are kind of all about wanting time to stand still, which I think is something that Lyran, I think he's very afraid of change. I think he rejects kind of all of the new ways. And, part of that is he sees it as kind of undermining his people, but I think there's also some personal character stuff going on, where, he doesn't like change, he doesn't like new things in the world. And this is all about kind of just wanting to like stay underwater and chill. I see, Wizard and Aura Jeffrey.
It was so random. There's a music festival in Lansing that happens every year, and like we usually go we just go because we live there. That's where we went to grad school, is Michigan State. And so it was like the very last, it was like after the main act, like post in this like little stage that was in the corner. It was like so tiny of a crowd, but it was so epic also. I was just like, oh my God. But that, I feel like that visual also fits Lyran with the water and stuff.
Yeah, I know. That was surprisingly on theme. I've actually also seen them in concert, and it was also just kind of like a random thing, like a random weekday concert in Phoenix. But I was actually funny when I went to see them because I thought the lead singer was a woman because I had only heard them. And my mind was blown. I was like, wow, the range this dude has. Like, it was crazy. Oh wait, I didn't introduce my character. So hi, I am playing Liren. I'm Sweaterwolf. I am playing Liren, and he is a dragonborn and does all kinds of healing and has mostly done injury to other things, more than healing, in these past few sessions. And yeah, that's what I got for Liren. I don't remember what you all said about your characters, so.
I didn't really say much.
I said nothing.
Cat-like.
Cat-like.
These old bones.
I got old bones. Leave me alone. Sweater, do you want to pimp your merchandise?
Oh yeah,
here's your promo.
Also, check out my sweet new merchandise. So you can have a Sweaterwolf tee. You can have this logo or non-logo version. It also comes in black and white. I also just uploaded some sweet new Phoenix Suns gear. So go Suns. There's some sweet pixel art up there as well.
Really?
Get in the zeitgeist. Put on the things that people want to buy.
That's right.
But other than that, it's my merch shop on my Redbubble. So at the end of stream, I'll drop a hot link to my merch store.
Next week, hopefully you'll see the Sweaterwolf mug. Right
yes.
It's going to replace my beloved bears, but
Jay will be repping Sweaterwolf gear as well. It also comes in pillowcases and all kinds of delightful items.
See, that's the approach right there, right? Vinadil is handle the combat first, and then we can heal after that's clear.
Yeah. Liren had death saves last episode, so
Yeah.
if we can avoid that, that would be lovely.
Yeah, all we need is one Tamari on our side who is kicking major ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
Acrobating
Tamari
your
looks
way
so
out of
cool, like the whole
nailing.
time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I remember, like, everybody's almost had their moments in combat, because I remember there was like two combats ago, Liren was like force lightninging people.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
right off the roof.
Although that was actually when Wizard was playing that character, because my internet stopped working. So it's clearly just Wizard is the one that needs to play all of our characters.
Yeah, I guess that answers what we're going to do about next week. Spoiler alert for y'all. I'm going to be out of town for our next stream. So we were debating what to do, whether I'm going to find an excuse to get out of the world in world, or just have y'all play it. And I think I'm just going to say, Wizard, can you roll for me? Because apparently you do epic shit.
I can roll, but it'll just be nat ones the whole time.
Yeah. Save all those for me. That's fine. That's good.
We can't depend on it. What's up, Tiger Piggy? Welcome in.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
So I guess let's jump in with our little, this isn't like a song, but this is like our little intro, like video thing. I don't know. This always just like gets me like settled and like ready to dive in. So I'm pretty pumped. And I guess the only like last super quick disclaimer is, as we often say, the last couple of sessions, we will do our best to pay attention and acknowledge the things that are being said in chat, although it might be hard for us to do that out loud. So we apologize. We're not ignoring you. It is mostly because we're just kind of committed and like feeling it and in the game and just kind of being present with one another. So with that, here's our intro video. It's going to tell you a little bit about the world that we're in, set a little bit of the mood, and just kind of personally get us hype and ready to dive back in to the adventure. So here goes. Here it is.
The world is changing. Magic is fading, and with it, the old ways. Outsiders have come to these lands, wielding weapons of thunder and smoke. They bring knowledge, they say, but at what cost? The strength of our dreams is fading. Even the ghosts of our ancestors are silent. Yet, all is not lost. There are whispers that a new magic is growing. More and more storytellers in the tea houses speak of these wonders. Tales of warriors who soar through the sky like birds. Creatures of living metal, rising from the earth. Some even believe the ways of the ancients are waiting to be reborn. It is into this changing world that our heroes have been thrust. Will they be the ones to preserve the old magic in the new age of machines? Will they seek to restore harmony in the time of growing chaos? Or will they seize the opportunity to gain power untold? This is a new age, an age of storms.
Sweet.
All right.
Ready.
All right. So where do we leave off? Let's see here. I think we need this, right?
Excuse me.
Oh no. No. Oh man,
I think you closed the wrong tab.
I almost hit remove on myself like that. We don't want that. What we want is this. Whoa, what's going on?
Oh boy.
Oh, it's back. Oh,
Okay,
You're
when
good.
we
You're
last
good.
start here, like, we were in the middle of a deep, dark cave. What are we doing here? How did we get here in the first place?
We're looking for the maker, who is missing.
Yeah, we
Into
found
the forest.
some cogs out in the wilderness and said this is an excellent clue. And then we tried to knock at this big scary cave and nobody answered, so we were like, sure, we'll just go in. And it was pretty chill for a while, and then a big old robot thing came out and attacked us, and Liren almost died. I thought it was all over, to be honest. And Tamari was really cool and like did like a dive roll and like shot it in the face. And then Liren picked up a big old robot arm. And now we're at a closed gate, and that's that's how we got here.
Yep.
I've been thinking about this.
Out?
I've been thinking about this gate all week. How are we going to open this? That's very confusing.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that you've spent so much time thinking about the gate. That's awesome. Okay, well, here we are at the gate, and I don't have much else to say. So, what is it you'd like to do?
Was there an issue with just trying to pry the gate open? I don't remember.
I don't think we tried.
Yeah, I don't.
Or did we? I can't remember. I don't know that we tried.
I don't think we did. I think
If I-
I
It was
reached in with a
lock's
robot
on the
arm.
other side. Yeah. So
Yeah.
on the other side to feel around.
And if I remember, there's like a little cord or cable or
There's a
string or
wire.
something, a wire. Yes, thank you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't think of the word wire on the other side, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Tamari's gonna come up to the gate, and new and improved Tamari is gonna come up to the gate, and she wants to attempt to unlock it using her proficiency with thieves' tools without potentially. I'm concerned about the wire setting something off, so I want to like investigate it first to see if I can like unlock it.
You want to investigate the...
So if I can unlock it without like I don't know, setting off the wire or something like that.
Okay, all right. Any particular sense of how, like, what that's going to look like, or how you want to do that?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm going to rest my bones here.
That's your vote.
I'll sit down and rest bones.
Give it yeah, go ahead and roll against the DC of the lock, and let's see what happens.
Is that investigation? What am I rolling?
I think it's just your thieves tool roll. So your D20 plus Dex, if I recall.
All right, hold on. Where do I roll this? I'll roll it in roll 20.
Are you rolling public? Because we can do this.
Yeah. So you said D20 plus my Dex?
Yeah, I think it's your dex and your proficiency, right? I think if you just roll with the Thieves' Tools in D&D Beyond, I think that might do it.
Here's the thing: is I didn't look this up where I do. Oh, here we go. What if I click this? What does this do? Ah, okay. I see it. There's little buttons to click. I am proficient with it, and let's go. Ah.
All right, so
don't let Tamari do anything.
Pull out your tools, kind of attempt to find the mechanism within that unlocks the lock in the gate. But unfortunately, after 10, 20, 30 minutes, you have made no progress.
All right, we got to break it. We just got to break it.
Are there any? Do we look around in the frame or the wall or to see if there's any other kind of mechanism or hole or anything else that's there?
Taking a look around the area of the cave that you have traversed, as well as the immediate area, you do not notice anything outside of the wires that were strung along the sides on your way in that you first noticed when you tripped a tripwire. And then the wire, of course, leading from the gate further down the hall, which you can see a little bit down, but not too much farther. And the only other kind of object in your vicinity is the giant robot that you have since disabled in the distance, a couple of yards back.
Is the robot super heavy?
Its entire body is pretty heavy, although you might be able to work together to drag it over.
Is there something on the? I wonder. No, I'm just going to speculate here. Is there something on the robot that would like trigger the door itself? Some kind of mechanism or something that would open the door rather than trying to have to attack this door? I don't know how we would investigate that.
Yes, how would you? Is there a way you can test that hypothesis?
My alternative is let's pole vault over it with something. With Liren's new sword.
What do y'all think? Is there a good way to take a piece of the robot over? Maybe anything look like it fits there? Are there any? No, I can't remember. Are there any markings or anything on the door itself?
Go ahead and roll an investigation for me, if you would.
Oh man, can someone else do it? I got it.
Also, how tall is it? The door.
The gate itself?
Yeah, the gate.
Goes all the way up to the ceiling.
All right. I'm going to roll an investigation and see if there's any kind of marking. I've got a -1 modifier here, so this is probably not going to work terribly well. So.
Well, I'm right at the gate. Can I help you investigate?
Ooh, hey, look at that.
Okay.
I might not need to.
So, with a 17, you approach the gate, and as you do so, you notice that, let's see, about seven feet off the ground, there is like a small metal bar that you didn't notice the last time you had checked the gate. It is about, what is this? Like six inches in length and about 2 inches high. Just situated in the middle of the gate. It does not, it holds the two pieces of the gate together, but besides the locking mechanism that is closer to chest height, you can't really see that it's attached to anything else. You can't really see what its function is. It's just kind of sitting there. It's not something that you normally see on other gates, though. It seems unique to this one.
How you said it's about six inches, kind of wide.
Yeah.
6 inches wide.
Wait, and we can access it? It's on our side of the gate, or on the other side of the gate.
Yep.
Oh,
It's on our side. Does
I think we
the?
should,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think we should smash it.
I was gonna say, does the sword that you Lyran broke off? Like, can you like put, like slide it in or push it in? Is it kind of almost like a key? Is it about the same width as the sword?
You mean the arm?
The arm, yeah, like sword arm
Yeah.
that you tore off from the robot.
Viciously ripped it off.
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
You
Here,
can
I'm gonna
certainly
move out of the way. Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
I'll get a little closer for some light.
Whoop.
Oh yeah.
I keep trying to move my character like on the stream yard.
Oh. There we go. All right. So as you make your approach, you don't even have a chance to reach for the arm blade when it begins to vibrate and hum, and so does the plate above the sort of couple of feet up on the gate. They both kind of begin to hum in tune with one another.
And it didn't do that when I did that, or when I was there.
Interesting. I will try to kind of like bring the arm closer to the box.
The arm hums again in tune with the box, but other than that, no change seems to happen. You do notice something glowing behind you, and you turn around and you see there's a glow coming from the unmoving automata that's lying on the ground.
We don't mess with that. Does it look like I can stick the arm in the box?
It does not. It's not like a box. It's just like a
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
It doesn't have like a slot or anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But it is humming, and it does hum when you bring the arm blade closer to it. Other than the humming, though, there's no other.
Is it humming the Pink Panther theme song in trap form?
It's humming at the beginning, but the beat has not. The beat is not dropped. It's just like an internal build, but there's no beat drop.
It's actually very fitting for all of our investigation we're doing.
That's true.
In my head now.
All right. How do you all feel if I try to smash this?
Smash
How does that
it,
make you
smash
feel?
it.
Smash it. I'm gonna move back.
I'm rooting for you in the. Yeah, I'm also gonna move back.
I'm gonna move back just a little. Oh, there's that automaton, right?
Oh, I can see it. It says it's dead. It's dead.
It's dead. But something's glowing. Could be like a trap,
Yeah. Don't
Definitely
touch
dead,
it.
That's a dead X right there on it. All right, you're gonna smash the arm blade into it.
Oh yeah.
Go
All
for
right.
it.
You're fairly tall, so it's actually almost like eye level for you. You raise the arm blade over your shoulder, bring it forward, smash it against the what looks like the iron bar, and as you do so, arcane sparks erupt off of the impact zone where the arm blade strikes the bar itself. And then again, from behind Tamari, there is a red glow that pulses suddenly and then dies down. Other than that, the gate is unaffected.
Intriguing. Well, my one plan did not work out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to work together to drag that thing closer.
Oh yeah.
That's my sense.
I'm down to try that.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. Hello.
I'll come on the side.
As you approach, you notice that
back to life
the
and
glow
murders it.
seems to be emanating from the eyes of this machine.
Stab it.
Can we detach the head? Does it look like it's some sort of mount that we could break off?
Yeah,
you don't have to take the whole thing.
It's not mounted very well, thanks to Tamari's flurry of arrows. You could probably yank it off without too much trouble if anybody wanted to make the attempt.
Yeah, I'll try it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna volunteer Lyran
Yeah.
because he's
Go
strong.
for it, Lyran.
He's very.
That is going to be strength to you then, Lyran.
All right, here's hoping.
Oh,
dang.
Nice.
Oh, wait, that was a saving throw. That was a saving throw, though. That was not correct.
Oh.
Sorry.
Lyran makes the attempt to kind of yank the head off, but their foot slips and their hands come clean off of it, and the head it's almost off. Now it's just kind of hanging. It's like hanging by like a little.
I loosened it up. If anybody else wants to try.
It's like
I'll
the
grab
jar
the head.
that's stuck, right?
I'll pluck it off.
Comes off in your hands. It's fairly heavy, but you can carry it to the gate if you decided to do so.
I'm going to hot potato pass it to Lyran. I don't want this. Here you go.
Okay, I'll take it. I will be the holder of all robot parts, I guess.
Lyran is out carrying a machine head.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna walk it back over to the gate.
And as you do so, it's clearly the eyes of this head that begin to glow. And as you approach the mechanism, the little bar on top of the gate begins to hum and vibrate once again, and then it slides upward. And as you do, you hear a click from the locking mechanism, which then allows the gate to kind of loosely shake a little bit.
Shake enough as in we could try to like
Can we pry
push it?
You can certainly try.
All these strength-based checks are terrible because I've got a pretty bad penalty against strength.
No, I don't think you need to
I think-
strength it. I think you can just try and pull on it and see what happens.
Tamari, what were you gonna suggest?
Yeah, I was gonna say we could help. We could all help Lyran if Lyran wanted to be the the leader. I feel like I'm just pushing you into it.
Right. Yeah. Does it look like it swings inward, as in we would push it, or does it come out like towards us, as if we'd have to yank it?
It's starting at this point. It's starting to actually open itself up a little bit outwards. So you can tell based on the hinging that it opens outwards, not inwards.
Towards us. So what if we all grab it and then just try to pry it? By our powers combined.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, let's try it.
If we die, we die. It's fine.
Which, actually, really quick, which side of the door, or so it's a double door, right? So it's two doors. And which side is the wire on, and which side is the one that's sort of loose and opening?
So from where you're oriented, the wire is running. It's like running down, like down here along this wall.
Okay.
So it runs from the gate, right, down here, and then kind of goes down the hall this way. Sorry if the ping is black. I did not have a chance to choose what the
We got it. All right.
Yeah.
black ping and the black cage.
And is that the same door that is loose now? That side is the loose side? Gotcha.
It is indeed.
I am worried about triggering that tripwire.
Ooh, if we move the whole thing and we push the robot thing. Wait, does that make sense? I was gonna say, like, let's sacrifice the robot so that the thing that attacked could attack the robot.
Oh, that's true. Like stand behind it, kind of like put it in front of us.
Or you can try to shove the robot head through. I'm also fine with just pushing it open.
All right. I think that's the simplest solution. Probably the most dangerous solution, but that's the one I'll vote for.
Yeah, why not? We'll be okay.
Gotta get some action.
Okay. As you pry open the heavy gate, the sound of steel grinding on stone echoes throughout the cave. You peer beyond and you see that the curves and slopes of the underground entrance now give way to cut stone, leading further in. To your right, 2 doorways beckon with a faint blue glow, and straight ahead you see that the hallway appears to lead to another dead end, another wall of cut stone slabs. How would you like to proceed? And I think just to make things a little easier on me as you go through, I would appreciate if you are moving, if you could move 1 5-foot square at a time. That would be super helpful.
Can do.
Yeah, can we? Tamari is, because we've done this before, Tamari is actively investigating for traps as she steps 1 5-foot square at a time.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll, or is it just going to be?
Yes. Why don't you go ahead and roll for perception if you're actively looking for traps.
Okay. Come on. 9.
All seems good. All seems good in the
It's
hallway.
always good for Tamari.
All right. Kind of inch along here.
Okay.
Ooh, y'all! I found a pathway right here.
Ooh.
All right. At this point, Tamari, you notice there is another tripwire just above your current position, to the north of your current position. It is the same height, so about 5 feet off the ground, same height as the one that was initially triggered when you first entered the cave.
Oh, actually, hold on. Time out for a second. Should we do the thing again where one of the players shares the screen? Because
we're
we
seeing
can't
everything
see as much as Prof A can see.
Wait, what?
Like we can see, like on our Roll20, we can't see the whole screen, but like since we're looking at your like GM view, like if we look at the Twitch stream, we can see all of the things on the map.
Oh, you can only see. I'm on the dummy. I'm on the dummy account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so where it says ProfsPlay Twitch, that's the dummy account that I'm signed.
Oh, okay. Got it.
You cannot see my actual GM.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
is a hot mess. Just to pull that a little bit. You can see the clean version. But yeah, no, definitely a trap. Like literally just not a trap, but a tripwire just north of your position. Or it may not be a trap.
Are there any other signs of tripwires lower than that? 5 feet isn't terribly high. You could pretty easily crouch under it, right? Are there any other, on the ground or anywhere else? Are there any signs of other wires?
Not anywhere that you can see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tamari is gonna
visual rate.
I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna duck how tall am I? I think I'm 5'6" or something like that. So I'm gonna like try to crouch and go under the tripwire to move just to this first square right there.
Okay. Go for it. You pass under the tripwire successfully, and then as you enter this large room of glowing mushrooms, you notice there is a very, very large mushroom-like creature to your immediate, whatever that direction is for you, to your left, right? Anyway, it's right there. And although it has the appearance of a very, very large mushroom, it also emits it also seems to have several kind of holes around it that almost look like mouths. And as you notice this, this creature begins emitting what sounds to you like a blood-curdling scream that is now echoing and reverberating throughout the room and all up and down the hallways of this place. What?
You know, I was a farmer. I never expected to be having screaming mushrooms in my face.
I'm going to pull out my bow and shoot it to try to make it stop screaming at me.
All right, go ahead and roll the attack.
Don't scream at me. 22 hit.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
What's the damage on that?
Oops, there we go. That's 11 piercing damage. I'm guessing I that was not a sneak attack because it saw me and started screaming. Good question. So it actually has no other real perceptory senses that you can tell. But with the 11, you pierce the creature with your arrow, and it is now silent. Oh my goodness!
No longer moving.
What about these other mushrooms? What do they look like to Tamari, or is there anything? Would I have seen these before? Do I recognize
you would have
them?
seen these before. You would recognize, actually both you and Loon would recognize these as common around Wujan, found both in the forests and cultivated by farmers. And they are a particularly filling and tasty variety of mushroom when cooked. There's just like rows and rows of them.
And so this bigger mushroom right here is not like a bigger version of that. It's something different.
It is not. It seems to be its own creature.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll grab a couple mushrooms. Sorry, y'all. I'm just like all over the place in this like dungeon. I'm like, yeah, let me just grab everything.
Let's do this.
Does it look like so somebody must have like planted these here, right? If there's these
like a farm
special crop
kinda?
mushrooms,
Yeah.
Are you asking or observing?
Yes, I'm asking.
They're clearly planted in rows in such a way that does not look like they were natural. They're just naturally growing here.
Liren doesn't take any to go, but he does pop one in his mouth.
It's delicious and somewhat filling, although as you swallow it down, you are struck with the thought that this would be way, way better if it was cooked. I'm assuming you are all ducking underneath this tripwire.
Oh.
I'm just like,
should I roll for that?
I mean, you can, it's 5 feet up in the air, so I don't think it's going to take.
Oh yeah,
it's not like a huge effort, other than remembering to duck underneath it. It's not a huge effort to avoid.
I watched Tamari do it. I just do what Tamari does.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna gently hop over. I don't want to step on them. I feel like that's rude, so I'll just gently hop over.
Is there anything? I'm gonna look at the giant mushroom thing. Is there anything? Was it sitting on anything? Was it like not a nest, but like a perch or anything, or was it just in the ground? Did it seem to be growing from the ground?
It looks like it was just planted in the ground, although the roots don't look like they go very deep. So it looks like it was planted fairly recently. You would guess, as the resident farmer, probably within the last day or two.
Okay.
These things have taken strong roots.
Interesting.
It seems we are sort of messing with whoever lives here. We have entered with no consent after knocking. We have dismantled the robot, and this arm is pretty incriminating, and now we are eating this person's mushrooms. I don't think this person will be very happy with us.
And don't forget, we're holding the bag that had all the stolen goods, or what I can assume might be stolen goods. From that person
also,
from the intro.
We
Quite
can return it
incriminating.
though, right?
That's
we
true.
can say that we're returning it.
We say nothing of the mushrooms.
I mean, only one of us ate the mushrooms. I just stuffed it in my bag.
It was pretty good, but I think it would be better cooked.
Okay. Tamari notices like this thing over. Well, there's like two little. Are these stairs?
There's just two other doorways that lead out of this mushroom farming area. From where you are standing, though, Tamari, and from where you are standing, Liren, you notice that there are some fairly obvious crossbows just rigged up to the wall down the hallway. You can see one right there.
Past the doors. Yeah, okay,
right
gotcha.
there. Just past the doors.
Maybe we should leave and go the other way. Unless you have a plan to figure out how to not get shot. I'll step back this way.
Are there any other... Oops, I keep... It's between pan and move.
Is this a door or is this open?
Sorry, where? That's open. But from where you're standing, you see there's a tripwire just like the one on the other side, rigged up, same height, 5 feet up in the air.
I think it was a dead end if we kept going down that hallway, wasn't it?
Oh, it might
If we went back out that door, it just leads to a dead end. And there might be something over there.
Yeah. How about I'll pop out and then I'll pop back in. If I scream, then you know that I'm in danger.
Will we be able to tell the difference between your scream and a mushroom scream?
I'll say. What should I say? We didn't establish
Banana.
our like danger sign or warning.
Yeah. Or safe word.
Warning.
Hum the Pink Panther song really quick. Really loud.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'm gonna duck under the 5-foot wire again.
Okay.
Back over here. And I do want to go kind of like to the edge of where I can go to see if there's any like I don't know, anything on the wall or anything of note. If not, I'll just try or go back and turn around.
Yeah, let me see if there's anything going on here for you. Whoop. I think this is what I want to do. You can see that I'm whispering to myself on there. Oh, that didn't work the way that I thought it was going to. But anyway, yes, you do notice that the wall immediately to the north of you, right here, seems to be a different color than the other ones.
Is it like a different kind, like not stone, or is it just colored of whatever the same material is?
It is the same material, it appears. It also seems to be cut stone, but it does not appear to be the same shade as the rest of the stone in this hallway. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's what it looks like.
Oh, nice.
This. All right. So I'm just gonna gently push my hand against it to see if I don't know if it does anything, if it moves forward or if it seems loose or something.
You rest at first just a finger, and then 2, and then your entire hand. And as you begin to rest more and more of your body weight on it, you actually feel the wall begin to cave inward just a bit. Then you hear a mechanism click, and the wall does not move any further.
I'll just call out. I did something.
I will come investigate. I'm gonna duck under the wire also. And come
Under the wire,
right
safely.
up next to Tamari.
I pushed this in and it made a click, and I'm afraid to let go of it now because I don't know what I did.
Did you arm those crossbows or did you disarm the crossbows?
Nobody can
Right,
tell.
no one knows.
Loon, throw a mushroom at a crossbow.
Oh,
Please.
that's a great idea. That's a very good idea. All right, yes, great suggestion. I'm going to move up near the doorway and pick up one of these mushrooms and kind of toss it towards the crossbow. Can't think of the word. Crossbow.
Interesting. Go ahead and make an attack roll with an improvised weapon.
You may have to walk me through that.
I may have to walk myself through it because I don't remember. Hold on. Improvised weapon. How does that work? Let me see. Oh, I just had it and then it went away.
Spells, no. Attack. No. Action. There is an improvise, all right.
Why don't you just roll a naked d20? We're gonna say you're not proficient with throwing mushrooms.
All right. Fair enough.
Just a vanilla naked d20.
Does that send it to? That didn't send it. It was a 14. I rolled it on in.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Was it there? Oh, okay, cool.
I see it. It's 14. Yeah.
All right, 14.
Oh, why?
I suppose I could have just done that in roll 20, but.
Yeah, it was just in the D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
campaign.
in the D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
I'll do it in roll 20 next time.
You lob the mushroom over to the crossbow. It hits right on top. You can see at this point that the rigging on the crossbow is actually not very sophisticated. And so from the weight of the mushroom, the crossbow clatters to the ground, fires its bolt forward, and it hits nobody. The crossbow is now lying on the floor.
Great.
Disabled. Having
You
discharged
okay,
its own...
Loon?
That was close.
Okay.
That was close. But that crossbow wasn't secured very, very well, so maybe we should try that for the other one. That was a good suggestion. Instead of eating all these mushrooms, maybe we can use them, Lirin.
They're useful for multiple things. My people use mushrooms for every purpose.
All right. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna just inch over. There's two, right? So I'm gonna inch over here and just around the corner. I'll do it again. I'll throw another mushroom at the other crossbow that's up there. I'll do this in.
You know the roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do /R D.
Welcome to the Lob and Mushroom Simulator.
Yeah, this is what we
Baseball.
do.
Hey, another 14.
All right.
I've got that motion down perfectly that I can.
Almost as if it's been rehearsed your entire life. You lob the mushroom.
Chucking mushrooms into
it did with the first crossbow, clatters to the ground, discharges its bolt that fires across the room, lodges into one of the cracks between the cut stone, and is now sitting on the floor without a bolt in it.
I'll call out because they're far away now. I'll sort of yell, "I think we did it!"
All right.
Tamari gently releases, very timidly, to the wall that she just triggered.
The mismatched wall that you were just leaning on slides forward, back, seemingly into the position that it was before, and nothing happens.
Oh.
Nothing that you perceive happens.
Okay.
I have a it's only tangentially related question. Lirin has in the health. How did the health change for that? So he was at.
Oh, I realized
7 of 13.
I was supposed to restore when we leveled, right?
Probably.
Yeah, you can do it here. So is it
Oh, okay.
21
Gotcha,
your max?
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. That makes sense.
Somehow
Just curious
I
why.
have
That
control over
yeah.
Lyran. So.
I didn't know if like those mushrooms had special powers, and I was going to
No,
gobble
no.
up
I
a bunch.
just noticed that I hadn't upped my HP, so I did them
Cool.
when we happened to be in the mushroom room.
Cool. All right.
It was only somewhat filling, so.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. I was going to say that's one heck of a mushroom. I want to actually examine one of those crossbows. It could be better than the bow that I have. I've got a pretty simple bow. I wonder if that might be a better weapon if it's just laying on the ground. So I'm gonna kind of.
It's just laying on the ground, and you didn't break it. It looks like it's perfectly functional.
I'm gonna scooch up here, and it's not connected to any wire or anything.
No, at this point, it's just kind of. Oh, where'd it go?
It went flying.
It's just sitting on the floor.
Yeah, I'll sit right there so you can see it.
So is this one? Yeah.
Yeah. What does the quality look like? Does it look like it's well made? I mean, it wasn't attached very well, so it makes me a little wary of its quality. But what does it look like?
It looks again like it is functional enough. It is a light crossbow, so it can be wielded with anybody with proficiencies. With crossbow, it's a simple weapon, so you do not need specific training to use it. Just kind of your average run-of-the-mill crossbow, except now it's got no bolts in it.
No bolt. Okay. And do crossbows use different? They use bolts as opposed to arrows. Okay. Let's see. I'd like to pick it up, although I'm worried that I'm at the max weight already. So hold on, I forget where I find that.
I think it's somewhere on your.
Yeah,
on
in
your
your
I know
inventory.
it's somewhere. I'm trying to in
If you
inventory.
go to inventory, yeah, it'll tell you whether you're unencumbered.
Oh yeah. Yes, I'm unencumbered. Okay. I would like to pick up that crossbow.
All right. You now have a crossbow. Go ahead and add in D&D Beyond if you want to a light crossbow into your inventory.
Cool. And
have a light crossbow.
I'll call out to Tamari that there's another one on the ground if you're interested in examining it. Add.
So I'll turn to Lyran and be like, we shouldn't leave Loon alone, right? we should. I don't know what this thing does that I just pushed and then unpushed, but I feel like we should go.
Yeah, I feel concerned for his old bones out on their own.
Hey. They're strong. They're old bones, but they're strong bones.
Well, if you rest them enough, then they're good to go.
All right, back. I don't know. I'm assuming that thing, that wall is fine. It's fine. We're just gonna
Ducking under the wire and
duck.
Oh, I'd like to while they're heading over here. Can I know this is silly, but can I go pick up those bolts? There should be two bolts.
The one that's lodged into the wall?
I thought you said it was on the ground. Oh, it's on the wall. Okay. I'm not going to try
This one is in the wall. The other one is on the ground.
Can I go pick up the one that's on the ground?
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to actually physically
right.
walk on the map. You now have two crossbow bolts.
All right. I made it. I'm back.
Oh.
Passing through walls.
Yeah, that's right. Well, magic. It's a magic world. All right. Let me add two crossbow bolts.
All right. Outside of this the mushroom room, the hallways of Cutstone continue. Although, as as Tamari approaches the corner, she can see that there is a warm light coming out from around the corner. Also, smells of freshly cooked mushroom are wafting down from around the corner.
Yeah, I think that there's someone over there. I think there's someone this way. It smells amazing. Do you think that they'll be mad that we took their mushrooms? We could be like, here's more.
We say nothing of the mushrooms.
They'll smell it on your breath.
I make sure that my mushrooms are like hidden in my bag. Should we go the other way? Or should we talk to them?
I feel we have come all this way to meet a person that is potentially the maker, or potentially a very awkward interaction.
Okay.
Are there any other signs of tripwires or anything else in this hallway, in this corner, or anything? I guess Tamari is actively kind of looking for these things, right?
Go ahead and roll for a perception, Loon.
Oh, why me?
Come on, Loon.
All right.
As far as you can tell, it all seems good. No signs of tripwires. There, perhaps.
That modifier at the beginning of that sentence worries me.
Oh, no. All right, well.
All right.
Here I come. What is this thing? Is this anything that I see in front of me?
It's a bookshelf. And as you enter the room, again, you are met with a warm glow that appears to be emanating from a stove over in the south. Let's call it the southwest corner of the room. You can see that there's a small basket of the uncooked mushrooms from the other room sitting at a small, what appears to be dining table, given the arrangement of chairs and its proximity to the stove. You see that 2 chairs are arranged here, and all around the kitchen are hanging various pots, pans, cooking implements, and once again, as you mentioned, a bookshelf sitting on the far northeastern wall.
Okay. Tamari is interested in what books are on this bookshelf.
You did not realize there were that many volumes that could be written on the various ways that mushrooms could be prepared and spiced, and yet here they are, volume after volume of mushroom recipes lined the shelves of this bookshelf.
Liren, get in here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm going to head up in there. Oh, this is so many mushrooms, and they all look so delicious. I shouldn't sample. No. We must maintain good relationships with whoever's home this is that we have invaded and somewhat destroyed.
As I glance at the table, is it just one plate? Or is there other stuff on the table?
There are 2 chairs, 1 plate, and a set of utensils for one person, chopsticks and a spoon.
Well, I don't see anyone here. But it seems that they know a lot about cooking mushrooms, which is excellent. I hope they understand we didn't mean to intrude.
What is this over in this corner? Over here.
Just a box. Just a wooden box sits in the corner.
I mean, we have been shot at. We have been stabbed by mechanical beings and things. I think maybe we should take a peek in there. That's only our right?
I think you can if you want to. I'm gonna turn around and face the wall.
Hey, what's that over? What's that over there? What's that over? I point over to.
Yeah, I'm gonna face Tamari that way.
Where?
I'm gonna be facing this. Yeah, that wall.
I'm distracting them. I point over there, and while I point, and they knowingly turn their heads and look. I'm gonna peek inside this box. I'd like to see what's in the box.
All right.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
of it's not like nailed down or anything, but you see a variety of herbs, spices, some of them fairly fresh and not looking like they'd be able to be grown within an underground cave environment. The mushrooms look like they'd be fine without light. Some of these fresh herbs do not look like they'd be fine without fresh light.
Well, should we find this person? They seem to be living here and eating here, and
someone does seem to be here.
They're not actually here, but they must be around.
I think so. Let's see, I'm gonna move. This way, I'm gonna warm my bones by the fire. It's cold. It's damp in this cave. It's very damp. All right.
I like that. Liren is just making a little square.
just spinning around in circles, overwhelmed by the number of mushrooms, and trying not to eat them.
Tamari would like to stealth down this hallway. If I may.
Yeah. Go.
I don't know. I'm just bad at everything I do. Even the proficient things that I have really great modifiers for, I'm just not that great at.
We will keep that in mind.
The rolls are not on your side.
As you pass through the hallway.
Not very stealthily.
Okay, I'll pause here and wait for the others.
Okay. Your footsteps continue to echo against the cut stone, and I think from where you are standing, Tamari, you see that there is an opening that leads into a room. There is a grate on the ground. From where you are standing, you also see a large wash bucket, sponges, large mop in the corner, and a smaller bucket sitting next to the larger one. The smaller bucket is empty.
Okay. There's a room here with some cleaning stuff. There's a mop if we need to clean up after ourselves.
Erase the evidence of our
shame.
Right. Yeah.
Is there? I wouldn't imagine that there's a wire here, but before I go in, is there a wire?
Go ahead and roll it. Roll your perception.
Yeah, come on, Tamara, you can do it. I believe in you. 10.
There's nothing. Nope. It's just an open doorway.
Seems legit.
I was hoping that there was more in here. Never mind.
There's that grate.
And you don't see any immediate light sources here in the room. So it's only your dark vision that's kind of allowing you to see fairly clearly in there.
Okay.
Should I move? I'd like to
you
move.
Want me in front?
Well, I was gonna say I'd like to move a little bit further down this hallway, this other hallway here. It looks like it backs up that differently colored. We can see we can.
Yeah, you notice another to your right, another doorway, and there does seem to be some light emanating from within the room.
Yeah. I don't want to be in front anymore.
Shall we shuffle?
Yes. We just squeeze do the awkward open pull.
Hey, we're not
like
stealthing anymore anyway.
Right? Yeah. Right.
I'll
hug the wall here. I'll kind of hug the wall.
Shoulder on shoulder.
I get what you're all saying. I'll go in front. All right, I'm doing it. Boop.
Wait, check for a wire.
Too
late.
Too late.
You step across the threshold of the door, and nothing happens.
Yes.
Good.
Liren, as you and Tamari enter the room, you notice that there is a disheveled bed down here to the south. There is a desk with a couple of closed drawers. The top is covered in a number of different papers. There are actually a few gold coins and small trinkets on top of the desk. And at the far end of the room, on the other side of the bed, is a lamp that sits on a table itself, also bearing a drawer that is closed.
Come on here.
When I say drawer, I've heard people.
Drawer.
Tamari wants to open this drawer.
Oh, now you'll open things. I see.
Well, you're not looking, right?
I set the precedent, I guess.
You're going to open the drawer on the... Sorry, I'm on the wrong...
The bed stand.
On the stand. Oh, gosh, what is this? There we go. Hope this works. Oh, good. All right. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, Tamari. Because as you pull the drawer open, you hear a mechanical click from within.
Come on, Tamari. 9.
All right. As you pull and hear the click, you try to pull your hand back, but not in time to avoid a small needle that shoots out of the little lock in the drawer and pricks you on your finger. You feel fine at first, but in a few moments, you start to feel heavier and nauseous, and all of a sudden you need to sit down on the bed because the pain spreading throughout your body is almost enough to paralyze you. You take 14 poison damage.
Ow! I say as I collapse onto the bed.
Liren is going to rush over and say, I know that last time I checked on a patient, which was Loon. I did end up further injuring him, but please let me examine you and see if I can see what this poison is.
Tamari is just like, she just doesn't care, but she's like, whatever. I just don't want to look at it. Just and I'll show my injury. I'm not looking.
All right. Would that be like a medicine check, perhaps, or?
I think that makes sense.
Okay, I'm so nervous. I'm like so nervous right now.
I have memories of those claws rending flesh.
We got this. We got this. We got this.
Wait, Liren, what
Oh, you are kidding me. You're kidding. That's not possible.
Yeah, that was a 1. I have a +4 medicine. This is unbelievable. That was 2 critical fails on medicine.
Well, I'm not looking.
Liren is rethinking his whole life.
Maybe you can only do medicine on dragon shapes. You don't know the human anatomy well enough.
As carefully as Liren possibly can to examine the wound, does not realize the strength of his dragonborn claw, and just like crushes 2 of Tamari's fingers together. It does not seem to do any permanent damage, but Tamari does cry out in pain and take an additional 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Oh, do I roll that?
Yeah, you can roll it, or I can roll it.
Or yeah, you roll it. I don't want to roll anymore. I'll just say alone.
Oh, that's not.
What is that? Excuse you.
Wait, hang on.
Excuse you. Don't.
There
okay.
we go.
There we go.
Right.
I don't know what I clicked on. That was weird. Okay, you take an additional 2 bludgeoning damage.
So the exclamation points, I think, did something.
Yeah,
like a
really.
multiplier or something.
Liren jumps back and says, I am so sorry. You humans are very delicate. I did not realize how soft you all are. No offense, as Tamari is just lying on the bed poison.
You're only making it worse. Now you're adding insult to injury.
Tamari just like dramatically collapses with like her hand on her head, just like suffering right now.
Liren also calls out, Loon! Dad!
Right. All right.
You do notice at this point, because Tamari has jumped back in pain, still hanging on to the handle of the drawer, that it is now open. And inside a small vial of green liquid.
Well, that seems promising. So I do technically have a cure wounds spell as well. I don't know if we want to gamble on the green liquid that from a drawer that just injected you with possibly some of that green liquid, trying to apply it, or if I should try to heal first.
You can look, and also we don't know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Yeah, we'll examine that bottle a little more closely. Vial.
Can I see if I think the vial is medicine and try not to just crush it in my talons as I look at it?
very, very gingerly picking up the vial. You do recognize it from your training at the temple as a vial of antitoxin. And so whoever's picking it up, go ahead and add a vial of antitoxin to your D&D Beyond inventory.
All right. Actually, I think that Liren is going to relay that information of I recognize this, and then immediately hand it to Loon and say, but I should not be the one to assist in administering it. And he hangs his head in shame.
I think I agree with that assessment. Yeah. All right. So add a vial of antitoxin.
And just for mechanical clarification, it actually does not do any healing, but the description does say that it gives you advantage on saving throws against poison.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, if you search for antitoxin, that's in D&D Beyond.
Okay. I'm still giving it to Loon because I don't know.
Yeah.
I added it, I think. Let's see. Equipment. All right. Nice. All right. So I'm going to use that vial of antitoxin to sort of bathe the injection point, and then can I then cast my cure wound for that?
Sure. Yeah, we're not in combat, so you're not limited to.
All right,
you can literally take as many actions as you'd like. You're just hanging out in this. In this bedroom.
Does that use a spell slot?
It will, unless you have
all right.
Yeah, unless you can cast it like at will. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think so. All right. So how do I
go ahead and roll your healing spell?
And what did the antitoxin do? Is it a
advantage on
bonus?
Poison for an.
All right. So do I do medicine first and then cure wound, or just do cure wound?
No, you're the antitoxin item, so you've applied it successfully.
Okay. All right.
And although it seems to be neutralizing a bit of the poison, it doesn't actually make Tamari feel any better. It feels really, really queasy.
Okay.
Okay, so Loon's quick thinking and medicinal skills have restored 5 points, 5 hit points, 5 points of hit. 5 hit points to Tamari. Feeling a little better. Not great. It still smarts a little bit, but.
Did you find anything, Liren?
I found something that is now Loon is now our healer.
Oh. Smart.
I found out something about myself.
Although I could also try magic healing, which should not be as dangerous for humans. I have not attempted it before on a human, but I believe I could. And Liren just looks to Tamari very puppy-eyed.
Lyran, I'm not mad at you. It's fine. It's not your fault. It's not your fault at all.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cure wounds also on Tamari. I don't think there's any way this can go awry, so
Yes.
Famous words.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
there we go.
Wow. Your training at the temple really has paid off, and the energy from your fingers passes through you and into Tamari almost instantaneously. You feel your strength return to you, and you heal 18 points of damage.
And Lyran says, "Thank you for your trust."
No problem. No problem. Okay.
All right. Is there anything else in the drawer?
There's nothing else in the drawer. The only other things in the room right now are the lamp, the disheveled bed, and then the desk that is covered in papers, coins, small trinkets, and one book. It's also got a drawer with a lock.
I'm not sure we should be pulling drawers again.
Ooh, but there's a lock on it.
There's a lock. Oh, you have lock picking. Right. Yeah. What is the? I'd like to look at the book. What is the title, or what is the book about?
The title of the book is 4 Elements and Mushrooms, a primer. And you notice from, who was it that read the bookshelf? That Tamari?
Tamari.
Your quick scan, this was not a title that was on the bookshelf in the kitchen. You notice many other books about mushrooms sitting on that shelf, but not this one.
I'll move over to Loon and be like, "Oh, what's that?"
I'll just hand the book over.
I'm gonna peek.
I want to look
about mushrooms.
I want to look at the table of contents. I just want to see chapters or whatever, because I want to see, like, what are the 4 elements of mushrooms or whatever you said.
Strangely enough, as you attempt to open the book, it does not appear to be able to be pulled open. And on further examination, you see that while the outside cover is indeed leather, and there's sort of paper that covers what should be the pages, right, the middle part of the book, it actually does not seem to be a book at all, but just an object disguised as a book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You can't actually open it. I mean, I guess you could try. You could roll a strength, but it doesn't open as easily.
Okay.
Hmm.
This isn't a book at all.
I never learned to read.
I kind of want to open it. I don't know if we should open it in here, though. I feel like this is everything.
Didn't you just
Yeah, everything here
opening?
is
right.
It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
How heavy is this book? Is it a pound? Less than a pound?
It's like half.
I'm just gonna put it in my bag. We can open it a different place.
So now you're stealing? You who were worried about me opening the herb box?
Look, I just got stabbed right there, so I gotta take something for it.
Gotcha. What does the...
You have a not book about mushrooms in your bag.
I'll write that. Fake book.
Fake book. Tamari. What does the lock on the drawer look like? Now I can't say that word without listening to how I'm saying the word drawer. Drawer. Does it look similar to the one on the nightstand, or do they look alike, I guess?
They do. Yeah, they seem to be of a similar make and style.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, both of them look like a key could fit into them, but you see no keys lying around the room.
The trinkets on the desk, what do they look like?
Most of them are coins, but a few of them are small crystals that when you hold them up to the light, they seem to be pretty, almost perfectly transparent. They're fairly lightweight, and if you threw a bunch into your backpack, they wouldn't actually add any meaningful weight to them.
I dropped my D20 on the floor.
What did it land on?
This will shock you. I can see it from here. It was a 3. I think this
so maybe it's
busted.
not just D&D Beyond roll 20.
Busted.
You must roll a 3.
That's right. It's like golf. The lower scores, the better. I'd like to. Can we look at that book some more?
Sure.
I feel like there's something.
Bag.
I feel like there's.
I will hand it over because I don't want to get punched or stabbed again.
Something just.
Hot potato again.
The book of stabbing from Slay the Spire. Just
Oh man.
It feels like the book is lighter than it should be for such a big kind of it's a fairly thick volume, but it's lighter than it feels like it should be.
That is an accurate appraisal of the book.
It might start screaming at us.
Well, we had mushrooms screaming at us before. Maybe books screaming.
I want to just like tap on it and see if it sounds like it's, I don't know, hollow or something.
Yeah, I'll hand it over and you can sort of wrap your nails on it, maybe.
It was an ASMR.
It does though. A few sparks of blue energy fly off of Lyran's fingers, as well as the book. Both your fingers and the book glow bright blue for just a moment, and then the color fades away, and it looks once again like a book.
Is that the same color as the like automaton stuff was glowing?
It is not. The automaton was glowing red. This is glowing blue, very similar to how you naturally cast your magic spell.
There seems to be magic in this not book.
How do we open it?
Should we try opening it?
Yeah, there might be something in there.
Okay, Lyran will take one for the team. Lyran will try to open the book.
All right. Make it happen.
The number of times we say "we" in this episode, we're like, "Should we do this?
Should we do this?"
We're very diplomatic as a crew.
It'll just be strength. It'll just be straight strength for that.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, Loon and I are not very strong.
I'm street strong.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't take a lot of effort, but you do have to exert a little bit of force as you pull. The edges of the cover seem to give way, and the book opens, revealing a small blue crystal within. Very similar in size, shape to the crystals on the desk, except this one is glowing blue from the inside.
What it's a crystal shape, just kind of normal crystal shape, not anything carved or
it is carved, so it does not look like the kind of crystal you would just kind of find naturally. It looks like it's been carved and shaped.
This is such a bad idea. Lyran's gonna pick up the crystal.
Do it.
We need content.
It is pulsing and glowing in your hand, and just out of the corner of your eye, you notice from all the way down the hallway, given where you're standing, there's a similar blue pulse from the kitchen area.
Ooh. All right. Let us stick close. Can you ping like where that is on the map?
Let me from where you are, it looks like you can see it like coming from like around. Oh man, you can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like around.
Okay.
There is this drawer. I don't know if
I know. I kind of want to open it, but maybe one
the
thing at a
burned
time.
hand. We can maybe come back to that.
I
hand
still
teaches
am
best.
feeling a little inspired though, so maybe when we come back.
All right.
I do not trust drawers. I only trust books. And mushrooms.
Even fake books too.
Only mushrooms. Only.
Liren, as you turn the corner, you see another pulse of blue. This time, almost definitely from the kitchen area because it's emanating from around this corner.
I do not know if I will be able to resist the temptation of eating these mushrooms.
Can you dual wield crossbows?
Apropos of nothing.
Well, it's just sitting there on the ground. I feel like
I don't want it. You can take it if you want.
You didn't notice this before, but there is an empty spot on the bookshelf, and that empty spot is glowing. As Liren gets closer and closer, it's glowing the same shade of blue as the crystal in your hand.
Should I attempt to put it where it belongs?
Yeah. I mean, I'll stand over here.
Yeah, I'll back you up from a distance. Yes.
That is a wise choice, friends. And Liren is going to very gingerly try and put the crystal where it seems like what its spot is.
All right. You lay the crystal down, and the entire bookshelf appears to glow. And with the sound, once again, of metal grinding on stone, the bookshelf shifts, and you see there is actually more cut stone hallway, even further down. What would you like to do?
I think we should see this through. And Liren's just gonna keep on.
Liren.
Keep on keeping on. Seems legit.
Is there anything on the back side of the bookshelf or anything? Inscriptions or markings or anything?
The entire bookshelf is glowing, and you can see on the back of the bookshelf there are carvings right on the back of it.
Are they in a language we understand?
They are not a particular language, but they seem to form a pattern that wasn't natural. So somebody needed to have sort of planned out that design on the back. You enter, as you sort of walk past the bookshelf, you enter what the three of you recognize as a traditional shrine. And as you turn over, looking to the east side of the room, you see that there's a small statue of a dragon.
Oh, fun.
Cool.
Who is this handsome little fellow? And Liren's going to go investigate. Not touching it. Not touching it. Just looking at it. No touching.
Yeah. No touching.
I need to be very clear on this.
Oh wait, what happened to my? Sorry, something broke. What broke? Sorry, y'all.
It's about quarter till, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know. Okay, you notice that this is a shrine to the metal dragon, and it's inscribed on a small stone plaque. If I can find it, for some reason, my small stone plaque is not opening up for me. Small stone plaque, where are you? Where did you go?
It's so small you lost it.
Liren's pulling out his little reading glasses right now. It's too small to read.
Oh my gosh.
I really did, though. Huh. Okay. Anyway, you see that there is an inscription, and it's a dedication to the metal dragon. And it says, "Know me through the spark of lightning and the attraction of iron, for I am the nature of metal." Other than that, there's a small prayer mat on the ground and nothing else of note inside the room.
I am going to relay that to my my compatriots, and I think Liren's gonna kneel on the or actually maybe not kneel, but sort of like curl, like when you saw him laying down before, kind of like curl on the prayer mat. Yeah.
You sit down onto the prayer mat, close your eyes for a few moments, and you can almost feel electricity hum in the air of the room. Other than that, not a whole lot changes.
Liren says a few things to the statue that I think probably my compatriots would actually not understand. And then stands up and tells them all, I think this place is blessed by Wen, the dragon of metal. He controls all things of metal and lightning. Perhaps we should see what else is in this hallway. Perhaps we are in the company of friends after all.
So we shouldn't be stealing?
We should probably not be stealing. It is going to be very awkward. But we came with good intentions of returning the parts.
We did knock.
We did knock very hard, very loudly.
Okay. I'll go in front. Knowing that Liren is saying, okay, we might be good.
I could also be very wrong. Just going to say that now.
Is this a door or is this open?
It's open. It's a doorway that leads to a much wider space. And as you enter, there is a much larger room in front of you. It is lit by glass balls that seem to burn with the light of small yellow suns. Tools, implements, broken firearms, and other small items, papers and books are strewn throughout the room. Smells of burning, a faint hum of metal shaping energy fills Liren's nostrils, and the sound of churning gears and steam echo the room, which seems to be the largest in the compound. In front of you sits a man, or at least the top half of one, whose hips and legs appear to have been replaced by a mechanized chair on wheels. Thin mechanical arms protrude from the back of the chair, carrying a lamp, magnifying glass, small tools, and other implements that you cannot recognize. He seems to be fiddling with a small metal object in his hands. Steam periodically escapes from a port in the back of the chair, and the man regards you cautiously, his right eye obscured by a lens set in a copper circle. So, you hear his voice echo throughout the room. You found me, he says. I hope your chase was as good as my life was long. He pauses for a moment. Go ahead then, he sighs. Finish it quickly. And right here, I think, is a great natural stopping point.
Wow.
Sweet. That was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh my
Well.
goodness.
Good job with the bookshelf. Y'all.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was a lot. I wasn't expecting mushrooms and the stove and everything, and also getting stabbed by a needle.
And also getting stabbed by Lyran.
Well, that's
That we
more
expect.
predictable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's less stabbed and more shredded, I think.
Yeah, just like, oh, you gentle little...
A gentle
what did you say?
shredding.
a gentle shred.
Squishy or whatever you
A
said.
loving shred.
However you described it.
Unexpectedly soft.
Soft. We're just soft.
all
That's
all
cool.
these squishy humans that you're hanging out with.
I know. They're just... How do they manage?
That's cool.
I don't know how they've been around for so long. Okay, well, I guess we will be back next year. Next year.
This is a true cliffhanger.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week and find out exactly who this person is you have just met.
That's cool.
Y'all. Always a blast. Been seriously like dying to see you all enter this compound all week. And
because you're probably like, oh my gosh, please go through the gate. Just go through the gate. Get through the gate. We stood there for a while.
I mean, the gate is, it's part of the adventure. It's good. All right, cool, y'all. Well, that is all the time we've got for today. I guess we'll wrap up with just a little bit of super quick self promo to catch us individually.
Sweater's already, she already started.
Sweater's already ready. So are we all streaming tomorrow? Who's streaming earliest? Are you first, Sweaterwolf?
I think so. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm continuing Legend of Mana. The remaster looks awesome. I'll be here 4 p.m. Eastern time, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Check me out. Check the merch store. I put it in like 30 seconds too early. Like I felt like we were transitioning to like self promo, but then Prof A kept talking about like game stuff, and I was like, oh no, now it's just sitting there.
And Steve is emanating from his merch, merch, and he tells you to kill it. Merch.
Banner. Wait, oh shoot, I don't have.
Banner.
Yeah.
Oh wait, somebody has that power, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I am jumping on not too long after Sweaterwolf, 4 p.m. U.S. Pacific. We are going for high scores. So I gotta tell y'all, I played through the entirety of Sayonara Wild Hearts on Monday. It was phenomenal. Like not even my kind of game, but I loved it. And so I'll be back playing it tomorrow, 4 p.m. U.S. Pacific, going for high scores. Also, just like feeling the music. So it's just going to be a super musical vibe and stream tomorrow, 4 p.m. U.S. Pacific. Looking forward to it. I will also put in a plug for the Sweaterwolf merch store. Check it out.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Put it back up there.
Put it back up.
Support me as a human. Check out Sweaterwolf's merch. Cool. And
Sweater, why don't you talk about the Phoenix Suns?
I am a Phoenix Suns fan. Check out some of my sweet merchandise. NBA Finals. Let's go, Suns. Okay. I'm done.
Wow.
These are important announcements. All right, Wizard, I think you are after me.
Not tomorrow. So I'm live actually on Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific time. I'm playing Going Under, which is a satirical dungeon crawler about exploring the cursed ruins of failed tech startups. And I'm also doing a giveaway, so you can enter for a chance to win that game. So I'll be playing it and giving it away Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific time.
Cool, sweet. How was Erica? You were playing
Erica. My gosh.
It looked really interesting, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it was basically like a movie. But like with interactive elements to it. So like there were these like choices where, you kind of branch off, but then there were also elements in there where it was sort of like stop motion-y, where it was like, oh, you can like make her open this door or turn this thing. And so you were actually moving it. So that part was kind of cool. Cool. I'm still not sure. I did 2 run-throughs to try to get 2 different endings. I'm still not sure if one was supposed to be good and one was supposed to not be good, because I don't know what the truth is. So I'm intrigued by that, in and of itself.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, it looked really, really cool.
Yeah, I've got it sitting. It's like one of those games that's been sitting on my hard drive that I just like need to play at some point, but I haven't yet. So
I'm interested in those. There's a whole movement around sort of these interactive like movie kind of things, like that Bandersnatch episode, and there was a couple others. Netflix seems to be doing a bunch of those. Of like, there's a Minecraft one, and then there's like there's a what's the other one? There's
that was Telltale. That was like the last thing.
Yeah, no, but there's an actual. I think like the Minecraft Adventures, like the show, because there's a show, and I think it's interactive where you make choices in it. I think I might be.
No, I think it was Telltale. I could be wrong.
Yeah, because there's a Telltale game, but I thought I might be.
There is a Netflix thing, but I'm saying I think Telltale.
Oh, Telltale did it. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Gotcha. And a couple others too that they seem to be experimenting with. But I'm curious because they seem just like choose your own adventure books, which I loved as a kid. So it'd be interesting. I'll have to go watch your VOD because it looked cool. I tuned in for a half hour or something. It was like wow, but I didn't want to spoil it, so I'll go back.
Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. Cool. I am probably not streaming this weekend. Thank you to everyone who did show up last semi unannounced. Well, I guess I did announce it, but a very irregular stream where I played some State of Decay 2, and my computer did not crash, which it has been every time I try to load that game. So there's something wrong with it. So thanks y'all for stopping by and saying hey that night. I am not sure. I probably will not be doing much streaming either. We're going to be out of town. We'll talk offline, but you may see a Tamari rolling for Loon, wizard controlling 2 players.
I need like a outfit switch or something.
Yeah, totally. You can like mirror your camera.
Loon have?
Oh yeah.
You can change your background. Now you have the cool green screen. You can change your background. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. So hopefully y'all will have fun. I'll do my best to maybe tune in while I'm on the road next Thursday. But otherwise, have fun. And this is it. Now I want to know what happens with the maker. So it'll be interesting. A cliffhanger for me too.
Cancel your trip. It's too exciting.
Yeah.
Too important.
Yeah, there's more important.
I don't know. I as a DM, this is my temptation. I'm always tempted to end on like a cliffhanger because I want people to what's going to happen next. So if there's like a point of resolution, I'm like, no, let's keep playing until there's a cliffhanger. Then I'm like, okay, this feels like a good.
I dig it. Yeah.
I was really excited when y'all stopped in front of the gate last time, and now in front of this.
That's great. That's cool.
These are great stopping points. But y'all can catch us next week here, 4 p.m. U.S. Pacific. That's 7 p.m. right? U.S. Eastern time. Until next time, thank you so much to everybody hanging out in chat. Thank you very much to everybody lurking. And of course, thank you to everybody watching our VOD afterwards. We appreciate you, and we will be back next week. Peace out.